Hello everyone, so now we are going to do another lab. We will say SVI switch virtual interface. So what I will do, I will take the new lab here, okay, or what I can do here, let me save as this one and we can use this one. 13 I will give SVI, okay, Intervlan. So what I will do here, first of all you need to remember, if you want to do the Intervlan routing for in the switch, you need to use the layer 3 switch, okay, layer 3 switch. You can have layer 2, above that layer 2 you can have the layer 3, but you should have the layer 3. Like just now what we have this switch, all are connected to this switch, and then instead of router you can use this switch. You can do that way also, but now first I will show you the simple way, then I can show you the other way also. So what you need to remember, if you want to do the Intervlan, you should have the layer 3 switch. And here let's connect the cables as we are doing before. Why I taken this lab, so we will save some time to use the same computer, no need to assign the IP. That's why I taken the same lab and modifying inside this lab. So now this is the layer 3 switch, and if you ping, it will not work because they are in the different subnet. Before it is working, now it will not work. If you see, because they are in the different subnet, it will not work. And even they are in that same VLAN, it will not work. So if you see, request timeout is coming. So here let me take the new notepad. This one I save, I think, yeah. Okay, let me save this. I think I did not save this one. Okay, so now this is our next lab. This is the most popular method which we are using in the company, SVI, okay, Intervlan. We are doing with the help of SVI. So these are the what you can say, everywhere you will see this method, in big company everywhere. Yes, correct. I will show you in our notes, it is written. I did not show you. Once we finish this lab, I will show you the notes. In the notes it is there, all three together. So here if you see, this is the host name, and we can create the VLAN. So I will write VLAN 10, name as a IT, then VLAN 20. You can create a small letter or a capital letter, no problem, anything you can use. So if you see here, what we have, VLAN 10, IT, VLAN 20. So this is just we created the VLAN. Now you need to look the interface. If you see, this is a F0 by 1, this is a F0 by 2, and this is a F0 by 3. These three interfaces are in the same VLAN, right? So we can write interface range, okay, F0 by, what is that one? 1, F0 by 1. So 1-3 we can write if you want to select the multiple. Then we can write switch port mode axis, switch port axis, VLAN 10. This is correct, right? Now we need to check here. If you see, this is a F0 by 4, F0 by 5, F0 by 6. So we have 3. So I can write here interface range F/0 by 4 dash, last number we need to put. So last is a 6. And I can copy this thing, same thing, and I can paste here, and we can put here this 20. Okay, any confusion? So this one I will go to the switch. We need to put this all inside the switch. So let me put all this. So I am pasting everything inside the switch. So if you see, all are okay, no errors, nothing, everything is good. So now we need to do the inter VLAN. So it will not work even if I do this configuration. This is the VLAN configuration. First of all, they are in different subnet, and second thing, they are in the different VLAN, so it will not work. Now we need to do something so they should start working. So we are doing the inter VLAN by using the SVI. So if you see here, request timeout, it is not working. Now what we need to do, if you want to make the communication between the different VLAN, we need to do the inter VLAN. What is the method that? So if you see here, inter VLAN means you need to enable the routing in the layer 3 switch. You need to enable the routing. How we will enable? We will write IP routing. With this command, we will enable the routing in the layer 3 switch. You should have layer 3 switch. You cannot do this in the layer 2 switch. If you have layer 2 also, in somewhere you should have layer 3. Okay, so the first thing, we need to write IP routing. With this one, routing is enabled in the switch. After that, you will write interface VLAN 10. Okay, you will go under the interface. Which interface? VLAN 10. You need to go inside that interface and you need to assign the IP. Which IP? The gateway IP, whatever we give here. So if you remember what IP we give 10.1, 255.255.255.0, and then we will write no shut. After that, we will write interface VLAN 20, and then we will assign IP address 192.168.20.1, give space 255.255.255.0, and you will write no shut. If you have VLAN 30, same thing you will copy, you will change here 3, you will change here 3. If you have VLAN 40, you will do same thing. This is important. You need to, when you put this command, routing will enable inside the layer 3 switch. After that, just go under the interface. Which VLAN you want to do? That VLAN. Go interface VLAN 10, means you go under the VLAN 10 and you will assign the gateway IP and you will write no shut. Same thing, you will go under the VLAN 20 and assign the IP and you will write no shut. So with this one, it will start working. So I will copy this and we can go to the layer 3 switch and we can paste here. You need to check, sometime you will have some error here, but now everything is good, no error, nothing. You need to wait for a few seconds and then you can start pinging, or if you don't want to wait, you can see this button fast forward. You can press like this in the packet tracer, but in the real environment you need to wait for a few seconds. And now you can ping, it will work. It will start working. First packet will drop because of the ARP. After that, it will start working. So if you see 10.2, it is in the VLAN 10. Second PC is working with the VLAN. First PC, this one, VLAN 10 PC is working with the VLAN 20 PC. If you try the other one also, if you have for this PC, it will work. And from here also, if you ping, it will work. Here also, if you go and ping, this is the VLAN 20 PC. If you are pinging 192.168.10 dot, maybe we can say 3, it will work. Different VLAN is working now. Any confusion, any doubts here? Configuration is simple. Same thing what we are doing from here to here. Only this one is used to enable the IP routing. If you want, I can write like this. This is used to enable routing in L3 switch. Okay, no confusion, right? Because there is no redundancy in the router on a stick. If you remember, in the router on a stick you have one router and one cable. If this cable is broken, all the VLAN will stop. Here, if this cable is broken, it will work. This one, this everything will work. But here, if one cable is broken, all the communication will be stopped for all the VLAN. Okay. This one, yeah, this one. No, now if you are using the router on a stick, then you will have the problem. If this cable is broken, then you cannot make the communication. Now instead of that one, I am using this switch. If this cable is broken, other thing will work. But in the old scenario, like this, you have all the VLAN need to go to this router and come back again to do the inter VLAN routing. They will go here and they will come like this. So if this one is broken, everything will be stopped in the router on stick. But here, if this one is broken, it will work this all. If this one is broken also, it will work all. So redundancy you don't have in the router on stick. Here you have the redundancy. Redundancy means if one thing is broken, at least other thing should work. SVI, yeah, SVI Interlan routing. Because you have only one interface. If that interface down, all the traffic will be down. Yeah, yeah, that will be there. But if I say I have one router here, this router is connecting to the ISP like this, then again you have the no redundancy. If this is broken, all the internet connection will stop. So in that scenario, we will have one more like this switch, like this they will have. Again here one router, again like this, and again you have some switch here. They are connected and they are connected this way. So if this go down, they have the two ISP, ISP1, ISP2. So this one is going. If anything go wrong here, traffic will move here. Later we will do, when we finish the routing part, we will do one real-time project. In that one we will discuss this. Just I shown you to have the idea, but later we will do, no issue. Let me